Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aquarius, I wanted to do another reading for you. And I guess you're kind of ending up as the last sign in my series, which happens sometimes because I'll start a particular series and sometimes I get intuitively guided to change my format within a series. So like sometimes Leo ends up being the beginning of a series, or Pisces, which is going to be that way. Aquarius, so when I started a week ago, I did a different type of reading for you, and then I was guided to do a change, and the change worked really well all week. And then I thought, Aquarius never got this reading, so I'm going to do it for you guys. And it's using the Murder of Crows tarot deck, my friends. The Murder of Crows tarot deck, the teeny tiny Everyday Witch. And what I'm going to do with it, Aquarius. Sorry, my voice is getting a little hoarse because I've done quite a few videos today. And you'll find out why in a minute. Your energy, the energy outside of you, and the energy between those 2 points. That's what we're going to investigate with these cards. So this is actually kind of a really interesting and special reading, Aquarius, because it is going to be the very last, zodiac reading that I do in this space. I say zodiac because I think I'm going to do one more small reading as a group collective, because I am about to move. Actually, when you're watching this, I think actually this video will be coming out on the day that I'm moving. So obviously it's going to take me a bit of time to get settled. My office is usually one of the first places that one of the last places I pack up and one of the first places I unpack for obvious reasons. And this is the last zodiac reading that I will be doing in this space. So I'll get into more of that in the group reading that I do after this, that will probably come out on the day after this reading, so you have to wait 24 hours. Obviously trying to have some content out there because I'm probably going to need a few days to move and get settled. So Aquarius, are you ready? You ready for this? Yeah, I am. So let's get started, Aquarius. My aqua babies. I kind of like that you're the last one in this room, Aquarius. The dawn of a new age. We'll do one more shuffle, and we're going to look at Aquarius's energy, the energy outside of Aquarius. Now, that energy outside of you, it can be a person, a place. Most of the time, it seems to be. As the odd time, it could actually even show up as your energy, but in the future. It's just definitely not you right now, unless you want to reverse the energies, which, you know. All right, Aquarius. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need a stronger voice to be able to do this many readings in a day. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. The cards didn't want to let go. Fascinating. Your energy, Aquarius, is justice. I like it. It's good. It's good. Actually, it sounds like that. It's good. Balance. Your energy is balance. You are seeking the truth and only the truth. So help you God. The energy outside of you is the Eight of Wands. Movement, communication. The energy between these 2 points is completely unknown and up to you to figure out intuitively. The Moon. The bottom is the Three of Pentacles. Working on something here. Maybe there's something that you want to work on with someone. It's like justice, balance. But this energy is moving. Does it communicate back to you, or is it moving away from you? I don't know. I don't know. The Moon. There's a big question mark in the energies between your 2 points here. So let's keep shuffling. I am going to pull out 3 cards for each of these. Intuition is a very, very strong factor in whatever this connection or scenario is. Where is that go? Get my fingers all over my glasses. Oh, I thought that was like the signature of the artist on the card. And I thought, did I don't remember who created this deck. Did they sneakily put their signature on one of these cards? But I don't think it is that. I'm not sure what that is. It's an interesting squiggle. Anyways. The Five of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. A fight. An argument. A fight for some sort of competition. You're seeking balance in perhaps an endeavor, a competition, a disagreement. Balance. You're seeking balance and fairness. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy. I think regardless of what may be the outcome for you with the Justice card, I think that you are kind of leveling up here. The energy outside of you is the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Wow. I want to say that this energy is on standby with the Eight of Wands, because those birds are perched and they're not flying. That has come through this week. It's been a few days actually since I've done a reading where that came out and it was the message. I'm definitely seeing here. Now, I want to say with the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, this energy here is either feeling like too much is being taken from it or too much is asked of it and they're defensive about it, but it's certainly keeping them up at night. And they're not moving. So I don't know if this is someone that, like, they're not moving, they're not communicating. They're just kind of sitting on the post, waiting, stalling. I don't know. The energy between is the Moon. Isn't it funny? Like, we're looking at two energies. In the in-between card, we have two birds coming from both ends. And what sits between them is the Moon. It almost feels like, right? Like, doesn't the Moon sit there almost like a moderator between these two energies? The Hermit. Oh, the Devil. The Seven of Cups. What is this in-between energy? Somebody here, I want to say it's probably over here with the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords, is experiencing self-driven, toxic nightmares. Illusions. There's like illusions, delusions here with the Devil and the Seven of Cups. This is delusionary thinking. This is very unhealthy. The Moon, I don't know if somebody's like kind of becoming aware of this with the Hermit, or it's all self-driven with the Hermit, like what that's trying to say to us. The Moon, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups. This is toxic. It doesn't really feel like your energy, you know, because you have the Three of Swords and the King of Cups here. There's some deep, I'm hearing deep penetrating hurt or pain. But, you know, what's really interesting, though, Aquarius, is I want to say like your energy looks really, really good, to be quite honest. You're looking after yourself. You're elevating yourself to go from the 9 to the Queen of Pentacles. You have justice. Like, honestly, justice symbolizes fairness, balance, equality. And the 5 of Wands, though, right? Like, you are somehow in or encompassed within some sort of argument, competition, a disagreement, competing interests. But your energy actually seems pretty decent in it. Now, yeah, this energy, I want to say, I feel like this energy outside of you, it's almost like it's being asked to give something or receive, whatever it is. It's not doing it with the 7 of Wands. I'm not giving that, or I'm not receiving that. I'm not doing that. I'm just sitting here on the fence. But with this 9 of Swords, it's almost like this person's subconscious wakes them up at night, trying to tell them that there's something that they're doing doesn't feel right. Or they're compelled to behave in this manner because all they can come up with is the worst case scenarios if they kind of participate in something. And the energy, so I want to say, this energy, I don't want to be heavy on this outside energies case, but if I was going to say that something was yours in this in-between energy, I would say it might be the Hermit. Like, you might be contemplating, you're already showing up in kind of a practical, grounded energy. The Hermit being Virgo, also sort of the same kind of energy, being very self-reflective, guiding yourself, you know, like using the right guidance system to get somewhere. Right? So, because in some ways I do feel like you're the bird on this side and this is the bird on that side. But the moon, there's different ways we can look at the moon, right? Like, some people can look at the moon, a full moon, walk out into the forest and say, oh my gosh, I am so lucky to be out here tonight making this trip with a full moon because I can actually see, like, you know, some of those full moons, it's almost like daylight. It's incredible. Others, which I think is this energy, is being asked to navigate with the moon. So it is about fears. It is about going into the unknown. But the Devil and the 7 of Cups. This person's mind is controlling them in a very toxic way. So they've walked out to make the trip through the forest. And it's the full moon. And all they can focus on are the shadows that are created by it. And it's freaking them out. Yeah. Oh, what a way to end this room, Aquarius. Interesting reading. All right. One more. Let's clarify. Aquarius, the Justice card. The Ace of Wands. The 10 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles. I would say that you're carrying more than your fair weight in some sort of argument or something here. With this Justice, I feel like you're somehow continuing to take on burdens because this person already has. Oh, wait a second. Now look at this. Okay. There's something coming this way. Somebody's got like a burden here, right? And I feel like this energy has a burden. This is very burdensome. This is being up at night. This is being terrified of possibilities that are running through your brain. This is believing the illusions and the delusions. This is having nightmares. This is seeing the shadows instead of the daylight. I say the first thing that came out was the Ace of Wands. This is like having a dynamic idea, being creative. Creating the light in the darkness, right? With the fire at the campfire. But this 10 of Wands, and look at with the 4 of Pentacles. I gotta be honest, it feels a little bit like somebody expects you to carry their burdens. But you're looking for justice here. You're looking for balance and equality. And I don't know if this 10 of Wands is coming from this energy, but it definitely looks like something that comes towards you. And it's kind of immovable. It's like stubborn and stuck. The 5 of Wands, I could see why you might have a problem with that. The 6 of Wands and the Sun. Well, it kind of makes sense. It looks like to me, whatever disagreement or competitive energy that you're going through with probably somebody else, the 5 of Wands, or a group of people, whatever that could be, you are definitely, your energy is taking you towards success, and it's taking you towards the sun because you're following the moonlight as opposed to getting caught up in the shadows. The 9 of Pentacles. Boy, oh, 8 of Swords and the Empress. You know, Aquarius, you don't even know. Or maybe you do. I don't know. You don't even see the value. And maybe because it's something that's going on around you, or because burdens keep being brought to you. This 9 of Pentacles, you don't even realize how much you're elevating. You're about to elevate that. You don't see the Empress coming. The 9 of Pentacles is the Empress in hiding or waiting. So you were about to elevate up here. You may be about to enter into very high level, high vibrational relationships. The Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Moon and the 2 of Swords. But you're elevating. You might be investing yourself a little bit more into something. I feel like that's going to pay out for you. And you've got the Moon and the 2 of Swords. So you are trying to navigate this moon energy the best way you can. And that is to trust your intuition. That, oh, tonight is a good night to go for the walk because it's a full moon and I can utilize that light. You have no idea what your outcome is. I don't know. I have no idea. But it looks like it's going to be very good. But I feel like you're really just doing the best that you can with what you have. And there is some sort of conflict going on around you. I kind of feel like, too, with these cards that came out to clarify justice, that in some ways it is someone wanting to hold you back. This, I want to say, I don't know. Let's see. For someone to come out of this energy and not be held back, they'd have to do a lot of work. Maybe it'll show up in the clarifiers. But if that's not happening, and this is someone that, like, obviously you probably know, or is connected to you in some way, or witnesses you, or at least somehow is in the knowing about what you've got going on for yourself, it doesn't want you to elevate that. Excuse me. All right, let's look at the Hermit first. Tell me about this Hermit. Oh, I loved, oh my God. I love the way it landed on your 2 of Swords. And it's, oh my gosh, it's the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. This is good. This is a good energy. This is following your heart and taking the path. Look at it. Taking the path. There it is. It's a good night to go for that walk. It's a full moon. So many shadows. Don't go. Yeah, but if you go when there's no full moon, it's all shadow. All right, let's see this. The Devil. The Hierophant. The King of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Star. That's an interesting devil. Before the Star came out, I wanted to say, well, I don't know, too. I think it could still apply. Oh, the Star. Right? I said it's kind of like you're doing like your thing as best as you can, and it's almost like somebody's trying to hold you back. Now, because this is associated with the devil, we have the Hierophant. The cards that have come out with it are not necessarily toxic, but we're clarifying a toxic card. So there is something here about status, wealth, stability, and opportunity. And with the Star, this is the complete opposite of the devil. Right? Like, look at her. She's almost like the magician. As it is above, so be it below. Where the devil is the complete opposite. As I believe it is here, so be it everywhere. I feel like this devil energy, this toxic energy, sees value only in the physical. In money, in wealth, in status. But you've got some of that. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and what you don't see is your elevation to the Empress. This would be very high value, I feel like, in this person's eyes. So the Seven of Cups, what's all the confusion here? The Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, it's a deep wound. What am I talking about? The King of Cups and the Three of Swords is a very deep wound. Okay, and I did say that this energy feels like it could be holding you back because it doesn't want you to elevate, and that would mostly likely be the case if it wasn't trying to grow itself somehow. You know, it's this person's subconscious, I feel like, wakes them up. It doesn't allow them to rest. It's like their own soul is finally, when their ego and conscious mind have gone to sleep, the subconscious comes through. I mean, it's almost like all their dreams are filled with heartache. The Moon. The Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Fool. And there you are, shining brightly, following your inner intuition, your inner child, your soul, listening to it. And you know what? If it looks like I'm supposed to go off the cliff, all right, let's have some faith. It's a full moon. Let's see what happens. But again, I feel like, you know, what's interesting is I feel like this in-between energy, again, it's like two people experiencing the same thing. But one's experience is completely different from the other because of their mindset. I feel like both energies could have this, could shine brightly and do it in their own unique way, could look great doing it, following their soul and finding new opportunities. That's what this moon is meant for. But one of these energies is not working that very well. This Eight of Wands is just sitting. It's just sitting. This Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. And look at this is the confused Eight of Wands. They're all going in a different direction. The Emperor and Judgment. Well, this energy is, I don't know, it's not, because the Emperor isn't in front of Judgment. If the Emperor was in front of the Judgment card, I would say I feel like this energy is somehow going to elevate itself, like have a new beginning and really take control over their life. But because the Emperor is sitting behind Judgment, it feels more like a controlling force, something that's not allowing a new beginning to happen. The Six of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Seven of Wands. This person is, yeah, defensive about what direction to go and what to do. Oh my gosh. I would hate to be this person. Like, this energy is really, just friggin' do it, man. Just do whatever. Take on a consequence. Because it's like they're creating consequence in their own life by not doing something, not giving or taking or receiving. This really feels like someone who is like stone cold determined not to make a choice. But I don't know, as a reader and as a human being, I've kind of learned, like, when you are that stone cold stubborn to not make a choice, the universe will make it for you, and it is going to hurt like a mother. 7 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Ace of Cups. There's the argument, right? This person does want things to feel better between you. But I just don't see them either taking action or making any choices to do that. The 9 of Swords. The King of Cups and the High Priestess. So this person's nightmares, subconscious, is trying to tell, you know what? It's like their subconscious is trying to connect with them, right? Intuitively. Like the King of Cups is a very intuitive and spiritual person. So this is a spiritual part of them is trying to talk to them, but all they're hearing is like their own pain. But it's like, yeah, you need to look at that, but then you've got to look more deeply and see beyond it. The 3 of Swords. The 6 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. That's nice. That is being led in the right direction here, going in the right direction towards emotional sovereignty, happiness, dreams, wishes. The King of Cups. I feel like we're talking about you because it landed on your card, like where your path is going. The 10 of Pentacles. You know, again, it's 2 ways you can look at something. You can go through something really difficult, and yeah, everybody's going to have different ups and downs in sorting through really difficult emotions or maybe even changes in life. But it's kind of like what you make with it. Like, it's almost like 2 people got lemons and you made this wonderful lemonade, and somebody else actually didn't even do anything with them, and they started to rot and there's flies. There's 2 ways you can look at a broken heart. There's 2 ways you can look at the Moonlight and the 7 of Cups. Or you can just live in the illusion of heartache. It's like the worst and most painful parts of this person are what communicate to them or what they listen to. I don't know why. I feel like we really went on their energy a lot. But it's a really, their energy is very interesting to read. Yours good. Yours good, Aquarius. I am going to go do the extended reading for this Aquarius. I'm going to leave it open to the universe, what the universe wants to talk to you about in this extended reading. And that's it. So here we go. We're closing off all of the zodiacs in this room, in this house. I will not lie when I say I will not miss this place. I didn't really have a choice. Well, if you know me for a while, I was evicted almost 2 years ago because the owners wanted to move back into their house. And again, I think there's more of a need to move back into their house due to the changing economic environment. But I will say where I'm going right now is nice, and I am looking forward to it. So this move is not as difficult as a move where you feel forced into a place that you don't really like. So yeah, I won't miss this place so much, but there's a lot of memories here because we've been through a lot, and almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years since I've been here, and I am about to go into a very big chapter in my life. And I think the next place is where I'm meant to start that chapter. So thank you, all of you, for tuning in. And the next time I see you in an Aquarius reading or any zodiac reading will be at the new house. And hopefully the internet will be working. I might have to upload it to Tim Hortons or my friend who is not too far from the new house. Anyways, I don't have a lot of faith in Roger's internet or Bill or anyone. So, thank you so much, Aquarius. It's been an interesting ride. I have grown through reading you here as much as I'm sure you guys have grown through the reading. So it's always very reciprocal. Until next time, catch you on the other side, my friends. Be gentle with yourselves. Bye.